Jacob I love, Esau I hated. Wow. Before they were ever born, before they had ever done anything good or bad, only because of God's purpose according to His choice, He is the one who calls. He determined the older would serve the younger. Jacob he loved, Esau he hated. You say, boy, that's pretty clear. I mean, absolutely clear. God made that choice before they were ever born. In verse 14, we sort of identify with, don't we? What shall we say then? There is no injustice with God, is there? This doesn't seem fair. And he says, may it never be, me geneton in the Greek. No, 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 it's unthinkable. This is nothing new for God to make this kind of choice between two. This is nothing new, for He says to Moses, way back in Exodus 33, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy. I will have compassion on whom I have compassion. So it doesn't depend on the man who wills or the man who runs, but on God who has mercy. That is to say, God's choice does not depend upon the will of the man, but on God. And verse 18 says, so then, He has mercy on whom He desires, and He hardens whom He desires. Inescapable. Absolutely inescapable. In chapter 11 of Romans and verse 5, as we continue to survey the literature, in Romans 11:5 we read this. He's just been talking about Elijah the prophet who thought that he was the only one left, and God says, I've kept to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to Baal. You're not alone. There's 7,000 faithful. And then verse 5 says, in the same way then, there has also come to be at the present time a remnant, listen to this, a remnant of believing Jews in the present, when Paul is writing this, according to God's gracious what? Choice. According to God's gracious choice.